And that's what makes a difference. Because when we started our work, automatically we got involved in trying to put people together so that they can share things with each other. Because individual poor person, very isolated person, women who join these groups, they live next to each other, know each other, even relative to each other, but still very isolated because they're busy struggling for themselves. So our idea was to bring them together so that they can see things in a joint way, see what the solution is to their problem. So the entire Grameen Bank developed in that way. It's 5 people together, 5 women. And then 5 women, it's very difficult for when we talk to women that would you like to join Grameen Bank. And her first reaction is no. I don't need money. I don't know what to do with money. Why should you give me money? And then withdrawal from the whole thing. Or if you're still trying to convince her, say, no, give it to my husband. Still trying to get away from that. And my students with whom I started the whole thing, I was teaching in one of the universities, and trying to see if I can bring this to work in that village next door, because the loan sharks were making their life miserable. And still, they didn't want to borrow money from us, trying to shift it to their husbands. So when my students were getting very upset and frustrated, and then saying that, let's forget about it. Why don't we just give it to the men, because they are the one who said they can do it. I tried to advise patience, said please have some patience, don't get frustrated so quickly. Because when a woman is saying, no, I don't need money, I don't want to touch money, I don't know what to do with money, think as if it's not her voice. Think that this is the voice of the history that has gone through her, history which created all the fears in her. So she's now a victim of history. Ever since she was born, she was told she's nobody. She brought misery to the family because she's a girl. And she grew up in a very apologetic way. Sorry, I'm a girl. And she doesn't want to disturb anything because that draws attention to herself, and she wants to live, she wants to grow up without drawing any attention to herself. So now you bring money to her, you thought she will just go ahead and take the money and forget everything? No. So our job was to go again and again, build confidence in her, peel off the fear layer by layer, so that someday one of these women, maybe a desperate woman, will say, maybe I should try. And we're waiting for the day when a woman will say that. And once she tries and successful, her neighbors will become very interested. And it will not take a year or something to make it successful. People will find out within a week, within 2 weeks, within 4 weeks, because she's paying back the bank. So every week she pays back. It's a big message for everybody. Oh, she's paying back. She's doing this, she's earning money. Maybe I can earn money too. So her neighbors, her friends will start looking at it more positively. And then the circle will become wider and wider and wider. So this is a journey which is a very difficult journey for them. It's not simply taking a loan, okay, I got the money, here we go, here's the business. It's not like that. It's a completely new way of living your life. So then we thought we'll just put them together, 5 people. They were very hesitant. Why can't you give the money to me? Why do I have to find 4 other friends to form a group? So we have to explain again and again. What does it mean? Explanation usually, which worked better than other explanation. I said, look, if I'm walking through a deep forest in a dark night, all by myself, I'll be scared to death. If I have a friend with me, if we go together, both of us will be scared, but less scared than if I'm alone. Having a friend with me would be a tremendous help. If 5 of us all walk through that same dark night, same forest, the fear will be much less because we are there, we can help each other. I said, for you and us, it is a journey, an unknown journey. We don't know where we end up. So it's good to have friends. This always worked. They understood it right away. Opposition to form a group, lesson. So that's how we started having a group. It's not easy to find friends because you want to be very dependable friends so that we don't fight with each other. So she will go around house to house, meeting her friends, quietly mention that this is an idea that she has. Maybe she could join her with the group. And her friend will say, no, I can't do that, I can't do that. You may see somebody else. So she goes to yes, no's, and finally she finds one who wants to join her. And 2 of them will go around to find the 3rd one, 3 of them will go to find the 4th one. In the meantime, 2nd one dropped out because her husband said, no way, you can't do that. You get me into trouble. So again, this becomes a big issue, how to do that. Finally, to have that 5, already she has done something to make it a success, that we have done that. So a little taste of success comes to her, that we are successful in finding ourselves, forming ourselves into a full group, 5 of us. And they start dreaming what each one will do and so on. This is the beginning. And that even becomes very difficult because we impose another condition. When they said, here we are 5, now we are ready to do business. We said, that's great, we'll do business with you. But before we do that, you have to elect a chairperson of the 5, of the group. Then they look at each other because nobody wants to be the chairperson. Because this is something absolutely new. I mean, when you say chairperson, the only chairperson they know is the village chief. He's a chairman of the council of the village. To them, it's a very elevated position. To say, I'm a chairperson? Me? Everybody feels that way. So, no, sorry, this is our rule. You have to have one chairperson. So they will push each other. And finally, after hours of debate, discussions, negotiations, they impose on somebody, you are the one. So she becomes the chairperson reluctantly. And you have to elect a secretary. Out of 5, 2 of them are office bearers now. Only 3 are the common members. And we deliberately did that. And we still continue with that. And our rule is every year on a fixed day, say 1st of January, the old office bearers will retire. They have to elect new chairperson, new secretary, and nobody can be re-elected. So again, they push each other among the 3 now, because the others cannot get elected. In the beginning, it was such a difficult idea to become a chairperson. But by now, they got so used to it. When you are chairperson, you feel so happy that you became the chairperson. By the time it comes to retirement, you are so sad that your power and positions are